building.
So you were training as an administrator and a manager then too?
I was everything for the first.
Yeah, of course.
I was CEO, I was janitor, I was everything.
Yeah.
And so I had to make a decision. Of course, I asked for advice. Am I going to start a for-profit company? Am I doing we decided on nonprofit, largely because we believed that there was an untapped pool of philanthropic dollars that wanted to see these campuses challenged and disrupted. And
how did you figure that out?
Having a lot of conversations with a lot of wealthy people. And I realized that So if you talk to a donor type, they'll have two different ways of deploying capital in their after years. The first of which is investment, which comes with strict return on investment requirements. And they look at that as, hey, I need to make sure that this money is stewarded and shepherded, and eventually I get an ROI.
Right.
The second bucket is philanthropy, where they actually aren't looking for a material or a monetary ROI. They're looking for a cultural or a macro ROI. And those sometimes are in donor-advised funds or they're in 501c3 type categories. And we saw a lot of amazing patriotic donors that stepped up and said, hey, I have done very well in my business, and this is what I found, and I connected the dots. They said, I have this money sitting around that I pledged to Yale,
right,
$1 million a year, and I'd hate not to give it to them. Is there some other better idea? What we found was so many conservative donors that had a lot of money, but not a lot of great ideas of where to deploy that 501. You think